I just couldn't leave, Jen. I had to make sure you're okay. Are you okay?
Better than ever.
Oh.
How can you ask Mitch Lawrence anything? He dead.
I know. And Allison's mentally ill.
No. Mentally ill, hell. She's out of a loony bin.
And my point is, I didn't expect her to make any sense, but this isn't just about her. I mean, there's a lot about this that doesn't make sense, starting with why Dr. Balson stole one of Viki's babies.
Dr. Balson. Why do I remember that name?
Supposedly it was Natalie's father, Dr. Walter Balson.
Oh, yeah. He was that blonde widow's husband.
Her name is Roxanne. Pa, she said that Balsam stole Natalie.
Anyone who married that bimbo isn't smart enough to pull something like this off.
Well, so why wasn't Viki told that she had twins? Why were the babies switched later on? Why did Allison Birkins bring up this Mitch Lawrence's name when we asked her about all of it? What was Lawrence up to? Did he know this Dr. Balsam? I mean, was he in on everything that happened the day that the babies were born?
He was already dead, as I recall.
Can you remember anything that was unusual about that day?
Oh, Bo. It was a long time ago.
Just try, Pa. Think. Try.
It's the most beautiful baby girl you ever laid eyes on, Pa.
All right, a girl. How you doing? Well, what is Viki all right?
Viki's fine, the baby's fine, everything's fine.
Great. That's great. Congratulations.
Thanks, Larry. Her name's Jessica. Jessica. Is that about the greatest name you ever heard, Pa?
I do recall one thing, Bo. This Dr. Balson was with Viki for quite a while. Maybe he was alone. But he's the only one that could tell you what happened. And he's the only one who would know if Mitch Lawrence was involved.
Now, the problem is Dr. Balsam is dead.
Okay, then you got nobody to confirm if they even knew each other.
Yeah, thanks, Pa. Look, I gotta go talk to somebody else, okay?
He was here just a moment ago.
He was here a while. Seemed to need the solace of the church.
I gather he wasn't one of your regular parishioners.
No, I spoke to him earlier. He said he was a man of God.
What is it?
Nothing really. Just trying to remember. He had this odd way of speaking. And he used the strangest phrase. Something about a messenger.
A messenger?
I can't remember the exact words, but I won't easily forget his face. He had the most piercing eyes.
You haven't called me back, Natalie. Why not?
Jen found out? How?
It doesn't matter.
It does to me.
Actually, she took it really well. She didn't seem angry. She just seemed more upset than anything.
Well, yeah, she didn't seem angry to me either, but if she knows about us, then that doesn't make any sense. She should be freaking out.
She doesn't know about us. She knows about me.
What do you mean?
I told her that it was all one-sided, Christian. I told her that you had no feelings for me.
You did what? You can't let her believe that, Natalie.
It's for the best, Christian.
Natalie, I'm not gonna let you take the whole blame for this.
We don't have a choice. We have to for the baby's sake. That's why I didn't tell her that you love me as much as I love you. And that's why you can't tell her that either. We have to think about the baby now. You know we have to think about the baby.
How could anybody be so two-faced? She pretends to be your friend, and the whole time she's trying to steal your boyfriend.
Christian's a terrific guy. A lot of women are attracted to him.
Lots of women don't pretend to be your best friend. I hate her.
It's okay, Marcy. I'm strong. I can get through this. For my sake and for my baby's sake.
You must have sensed something was going on. Well, subconsciously, I mean.
What?
Well, that's why. You know, Al.
Don't mention his name. That was a mistake.
Well, that's what I mean. He took advantage of you because you were feeling so insecure about Christian.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Maybe. I hate him too. But then, your better self took control again.
Yeah, I did. I took control again.
And
you
you
had to.
Yeah, and you decided to make things work with Christian, right? No matter what.
Yes. No matter what.
I wish I could be more like you. If something like this had happened to me, I would have just fallen apart. But you just held in there and kept on going.
Well, if it hadn't been for you, I never would have made it through. You saved my life when you changed the due date in my file.
Oh, that's the least you deserve.
If you hadn't done that, that would have just been an open opportunity for Natalie just to worm her way into Christian's life.
She is so disgusting.
And she never would have let up either. Even though Christian's totally in love with me, he never would have given her a second thought.
Of course he wouldn't have. Oh my gosh, well, what about the wedding?
What about it?
Well, you don't have a maid of honor anymore.
You're right, I don't. But you know, I think I know someone who I'd be honored to take Natalie's place.
Well, that's lucky. Who?
You.
The baby is all that matters now, okay? That's the most important thing.
That's why you think you have to leave Lambview?
I don't think it, Christian. I know. I have to say goodbye.
Honor?
If you don't mind being second choice.
I'd be 8th choice. I never in a million years. Jen Rappaport's maid of honor.
I take that as a yes?
Yes, with a side of yes.
I'm really glad you're my friend.
Me too. And I'll be your best friend ever, I swear.
And I'll be yours. And now that you're my maid of honor, that makes us even closer friends, right?
Absolutely.
So that means that all the secrets we've told each other, all the rest of it, it stays between the two of us, right?
Well, all what rest of it?
Marcy, you have to swear that you will not tell anyone that Al's the father of this baby.
Never. Cross my heart and hope to die. I'd never betray your trust, Jen. I'd never give away the secret of who the baby's real father is. You know, not to Al, not to Christian, not to anyone. Not even if they tortured me.
Thank you. That means everything to me. And that we're so close.
Yes. We're friends.
Right.
Natalie, I can't let you do this.
We don't have a choice, Christian.
I can't imagine ever seeing you again.
What's the point? If we can't be together, what's the point?
What? Why, at least there'll be something.
Oh, really? For whom? You want me to stick around in Lambview and watch you marry Jen? Raise a family together, buy a house? That is complete torture to me, Christian.
Look, Natalie, I know you're doing this for the baby.
I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you so that you can raise a baby the way he should be raised.
Yeah, but what about you? What's gonna make you happy?
Leaving Lambview. Because that's what I have to do. I have to get my life back together so I can be happy.
By running away?
If that's what it takes. So please, just, if you love me, you walk out that door.
How am I supposed to do that?
Christian, don't argue. Just go.
Look, Natalie.
Please. Don't make this any harder on me than it is. Just go. Please, go.
Fine, I'll go. But I'm not gonna say goodbye. I will never say goodbye.
think I better leave you two alone.
I don't understand. I don't understand any of it. I thought Natalie was our friend. You know, I thought she was my best friend. I thought she cared about me. I thought she'd be happy for us. How could Natalie do this to us?
Jen, there's something we need to talk about.
I need you to know that I've never doubted you. I never did. Even when I was crazy, even when I said some crazy things, I never doubted your love for me or for the baby.
And I know that, but...
I can't stand to be here for another second.
Where's my wallet? I gotta call the airlines. I've got to make reservations. I need my credit cards.
The pleasure was mine. I'm so grateful for your generous donation.
Please.
Viki, I was hoping you'd still be here.
Oh.
Hello, Father.
Commissioner Buchanan, if you'll excuse me, I have things to attend to.
Yes, of course. What is it? Did you find out anything?
No, not yet, but I was talking to Pa, and all of a sudden something hit me. What if there's a connection between Dr. Balsam and Mitch Lawrence?
If you could prove that, then we would be well on the way to finding out what happened in the delivery room.
Exactly.
Oh. How can we find that out? Both men are dead.
Yeah, they may be dead, but there's somebody that is still alive, somebody that knew Dr. Balsam very, very well. And maybe she didn't admit everything that she knows.
Roxanne.
Christian.
Message 1.
Natalie, it's Michael Lazarus. Listen, I found your wallet in the church right after you left. I hope you haven't been worrying about it too much. Anyway, it's in safe hands until I can return it to you. In the meantime, don't forget what I told you about your finding happiness soon. Real soon. I don't know, I can't explain it. I feel it even more strongly now than I did before. You're going to be very, very happy, Natalie. I just know it.
So I can pick up my wallet on the way to the airport. I feel strongly, even more now than I did before. You don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Lazarus, because I am never going to be happy. No one can make me happy. No one but you, Christian, and that's why this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Thank you for letting us stop here on our way to St. Jude's.
Jen, we need to talk.
I just need to let my mom know that I'm okay.
No, Jen, we need to talk, and we need to talk now. You wouldn't let me say a word in the car.
Because there's nothing to talk about.
Yes, there is. Come here.
I know what you're going to say, Christian.
Jen, there's a lot more to this than you know.
You feel terrible because Natalie told you she loved you, and you didn't tell me anything about it.
Look...
But I understand why you didn't tell me. I do. You were trying to protect me.
Jen, that's...
And you care about Natalie, and you didn't want me to hate her.
It wasn't all Natalie,
And you thought you could handle it. You were being a good friend to her, and obviously she mistook that for something else.
Jen, will you let me
Something
talk?
that she was fantasizing to be true. She so fantasized that that would be a reality that she thought your friendship meant something else.
No.
Something that we both know it wasn't. It's not your fault, Christian. You didn't lead her on. It was all her own doing, so you can't blame yourself.
Jen,
let's just leave it at that, okay?
Jen, look, I know you think it's that simple,
It
but
is.
it's not.
It is that simple. I don't blame you. I don't. Listen, Christian, we have our whole lives to worry about. Why waste our time looking back?
This is not about wasting time.
We have a baby to think about right now. Isn't he or she what's really important right now?
Son, I'm coming.
What do you want?
Roxanne, we need to ask you a few more questions.
Well, this isn't really a good time right now.
About Mitch.
Mitch Lawrence. You know who we're talking about?
Lois? Christian?
I left you a message, but I wasn't sure if you got it or not, so I thought I would just bring this over to you.
Thanks.
Are you okay?